Salvete! Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Stephen and this is another Latin lesson. You may have noticed I've renamed the channel. This is now Latin with Stephen. I've had to change it for a couple of reasons. So that's what we're doing. In today's lesson, we're going to come back to those first declension nouns. So we covered those in lesson 1 in the singular, and today we're going to go back to recap quickly and then look at them in the plural as well, and then combine with the verbs we learnt in the last lesson to make some simple sentences. Okay, that's the plan. So if you haven't yet watched the video on first declension nouns or on first conjugation verbs, or you've forgotten, I advise you to go back and have a quick revision or watch them for the first time and then come back here so that it will make more sense. I don't want to confuse anyone, okay? So this presupposes a little bit of knowledge about first declension nouns and verbs. So, we said first declension nouns, mainly feminine, end in a. And we looked at them in the singular throughout the cases. So let's just have a look on this whiteboard here and see if we can remember how to do it. We've got puella, puella, puellam, puellai, puellai, puella, 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 puellam, puellai, puellai, puella. Now, can you remember any of the cases? We haven't talked about them all properly yet, but certainly the first 3. So N is your nominative. What was that? That's the normal case, the basic case, the starting point, the dictionary case for the subject of the sentence. The person doing the action or being. The girl is here. The girl is nice. The girl is reading. The girl is working. It's just she doing it. All right. Vocative is your vox, vox, vocare, to call. Girl. Help. You know, you're directly calling someone's name. Julia. Claudia. And the good news is, in the first declension, it's exactly the same as the nominative case. So it's not something we're going to worry about. Crucial is the accusative case with the am. That's for the direct object. So this time the girl's not doing the action, she's receiving it. I see the girl. I know the girl. I call the girl. That kind of situation. Then we have genitive, which I'll come back to later. Dative and ablative. Genitive, dative and ablative, which we'll save for other lessons. So we're just learning the pattern. So let's repeat and then we'll try the plurals. Puella, puella, puellam, accusative, the object. Puellai, puellai, puella. Puella, puella, puellam. Puellai, puellai, puella. I'm going to trust that you're doing this with me. I hope you are. If so, well done. Let's now take that as knowledge. It's settled, it's saved, stored, and we're going to add the plurals. The cases are the same. It's still girl, it's still feminine, but we've just made it in plural. It can be 2, 3, 300, doesn't matter. So nominative, vocative, accusative, genitive, dative, ablative. Puellai, puellai, puellas, accusative. I see the girls, I know the girls. Puellarum, genitive. Puellis, puellis, dative and ablative. Notice the long letters. Arum, is. So these all mean basically the girls, but just depending on the function of the girl in the sentence, which is to say what precisely is what she is doing or what her relation is to the other things or people in the sentence. Puellai, puellai, puellas, puellarum, puellis, puellis. Again, puellai, puellai, puellas, puellarum, puellis, puellis. Let's do singular, then plural. Okay? I'll move back a bit. Puella, puella, puellam, puellai, puellai, puella, plural. Puellai, puellai, puellas, long. Puellarum, puellis, puellis. Again. Puellai, puellai, puella, puella, puellam. Puellai, puellai, puella, plural. Puellai, puellai, puellas, puellarum, puellis, puellis. Now just a plural. Puellai, puellai, puellas, puellarum, puellis, puellis. Remember, this is girls. Puellai, puellai, puellas, puellarum, puellis, puellis. Last time. Puelai, puelai, puelas, puelarum, puelis, puelis. Now, you will notice that there's a little bit of recycling going on here. Last time, I think, well, we mentioned that nominative and vocative singular are both puella. Genitive and dative in the singular are puellai, even though we haven't really talked about those yet. Nominative and vocative are also puellai. And this is why it becomes very, very important to learn these cases, because if you see puellai in a sentence, say it was the first word in the sentence, it could be this one, this one, this one, this one, or this one, depending on the meaning. So you'd have to check the verb. Is it singular? Is it plural? And other factors in the sentence. Okay? So this is why it's very, very important to learn these. And it's a bit different to English, isn't it? But we'll get used to it. So, how would we use some of these words? Let's take some simple sentences and we'll just focus on the word girl or girls, and I'd like you to tell me which will be the correct one from the board. We're not doing genitive, dative or ablative, so we're just looking at the top half of both boards. The girls are in the garden. The girls are in the garden. Clearly plural, so it's this board. What's the case? The girls are in the garden. Who's in the garden? The girls are. They're being. No one else. Therefore it's nominative, the normal basic case. Puellai. And we'd expect a plural verb as well to go with it. Are. Puellai. The mother praises the girl. The mother praises the girl. We learnt the verb, didn't we? Laudare. Laudable. But let's just focus on the girl. The mother praises the girl. Just one this time, so it's this board. She's praising the girl. The girl's the object. Direct object. Puellam. I see the girls. I see the girls. Plural. So, puellas. Puellas. I see them. And as I said in the other lesson, once you know the first declension for puella, which I've just chosen at random, then you know it for any first declension noun, whether it's feminine or masculine. Some of them are masculine, but most are feminine. Once you know the pattern, you know it for all of them, which is brilliant. Can you remember any of the other first declension nouns that we covered in the first lesson? What did we have? Did we have table? Mensa? So, in the plural, mensae, mensae, mensas, mensarum, mensis, mensis. Tables, mensae, mensae, mensas, mensarum, mensis, mensis. What was daughter? Begins with F. Philia. Philia. Filiae, filiae, filias. Filiarum, filiis, filiis. And we had a couple others. I've just written them here for you. So we had Stella, Filia, Mensa, and Agricola. Agricola. Do you remember the farmer? That's the masculine one. So agricolae, agricolae, agricolas. I see the farmers. Agricolarum, agricolis, agricolis. Okay, so let's now try to make some simple sentences. Let's bring our verbs into play, if you can remember them from the last lesson. Simple one. I love. Do you remember that? The verb is amare. Amare. I love. I love the girls. I love the girls. Now I is ego, but we can include it or just leave it out. And we'll put the verb at the end. So we're going to say girls, because there's no the in Latin. Girls, I love. Puellas, amo. Ego. Puellas, amo. I love the girls. They're the accusative, and it's clearly plural. Puellas, amo. Ego. Puellas, amo. What about the farmer? What's farmer? The farmer loves, singular, the girls. The farmer loves the girls. Agricola. Put the verb at the end. Puelas. Not amo. He. Amat. Agricola. Puelas. Amat. Very good. Well done if you're getting these right. This is good stuff. What about the girls call with the vox, vocare, the farmer. The girls, pluralize it, call the farmer. Puelai, nominative plural, they're doing the calling. Who's calling? The girls. Subject. Agricolam, accusative. Vocant, remember the A-N-T. Voco, vocas, vocat, vocamos, vocatis, vocant. Puelai, agricolam, vocant. What other verbs did we have? What was that one? To greet. It's a bit like saluting. To greet someone. Salutare. Salutare. Let's just practice down the conjugation. Saluto. Salutas, you, singular. Salutat, he, she. Salutamos, we. Salutatis, you guys. Salutant, they. Saluto, salutas, salutat. Salutamos, salutatis, salutant. Okay, right. Who's greeting this time? We had daughter, didn't we? Filia. What about the daughter greets the farmer? The daughter greets with salutare the farmer. The daughter's doing the greeting. Nominative. Filia, this time, not puella. Filia. Agricolam. Salutat. Filia agricolam salutat. The daughter greets the farmers. There's more than one this time. So we just switch to the second board for the plural. The daughter greets the farmers. Filia agricolas salutat. What if the daughters were greeting? There's more than one. The daughters were greeting. Just two words before we add the object. What's going to happen to the verb? Salutare. Not filia, but filiae. Salutant. Salutant. The farmer, filiae, agricolam, salutant. Plural, farmers. The daughters greet the farmers. Filiae, agricolas, salutant. Very good. Whilst we're looking at this, let's add another case. We've got nominative, the normal, the subject of the sentence, being, doing the verb, always with is or are or am, always nominative. Vocative, vocare, just to call, so direct address, probably not something we're going to use very much. Accusative, crucial, direct object. What's the G? Genitive. Genitive. The genitive case is used to express belonging to. It basically means of the. So, for instance, the teacher's pen. So in English, we have this quite handy apostrophe, don't we? If it's singular just before the S. The teacher, apostrophe S, teacher's pen. What does that mean? If we unpack it, it's the pen of the teacher. And that way of expressing it is more useful when we're going into Latin, because the of the part, in this case of the teacher, goes into the genitive. So of the teacher is genitive case. Belonging to, that's what it means. We don't have an apostrophe system in Latin. Okay? So the the master's, singular, apostrophe before the S, the master's house is the house of the master. So house would be nominative, it's just there, the house. Of the master would be in the genitive. So it would take this ending, the I ending, for a first declension noun. Okay? So, of the girl, puellai. Puellai. What was the word for table? Do you remember? Mensa. The girl's table, unpack it. The table of the girl is the mensa, nominative, of the girl, genitive. Puellai. Mensa puellai. Or puellai mensa. Doesn't matter the word order. Remember, it's the endings that constitute the meaning. Mensa puellai. Plural. Of the girls. Puellarum. The table of the girls. The girls, apostrophe after the S. 3 girls. The girls' table. Belongs to all of them. Mensa puellai. Of the girl. Mensa puellarum. Of the girls. Few new words. We covered this one. Word for a house, so let's make it a villa. A bit fancier. It's just villa. The villa. So, the house, the villa of the girl. One girl. Villa. Puellai. 2 girls. Villa. Puellarum. The house of the farmer. Villa agricolae. Of the farmers. Villa agricolarum. Very good. So, what about, how would we say, I call, vocare, I call the daughter of the farmer. Filiam, accusative. Filiam of the farmer, singular. Agricolae, voco. Filiam. Agricolae, voco. Change the verb. I love the daughter of the farmer. Filiam, agricolae, amo. I don't love the daughter of the farmer. Filiam, accusative, object. Agricolae, singular, genitive. Non amo. Filiam agricolae, non amo. Shall we do one more? Let me think, what words have we got? What about I praise? Can you remember that one? To praise. It's very laudable. Laudare. Laudare. I praise. Picture this really nice table. You probably think I'm obsessed with tables. I keep mentioning this. I'm trying to stick to the same words. It was the mensa, wasn't it? I praise the girls, one girl, the girls' table. I praise the girls' table. We'll put the verb at the end. What we're praising, the table, direct object, accusative. Men, sam, of the girl. So the girl's table, unpack it. The table of the girl, of there is genitive. So the table, accusative. Mensam, puellai, I praise. Laudo. Mensam, puellai, laudo. You could change the words round. Puellai mensam, laudo. There's no difference. Change it to we praise. Mensam, puellai, laudamos. Mensam, puellai, laudamos. Mensam, puellai, laudamos. Okay? So, hopefully you get the idea. Let's just recite these one more time, and then I think we'll leave it there for today. Singular then, first declension, nouns, mainly feminine. Certainly this one meaning girl. Puella, puella, puellam, puellai, puellai, puella. Puellai, puellai, puellas, puellarum, puellis, puellis. Once again, singular, then plural. Puella, puella, puellam, puellai, puellai, puella. Puellai, puellai, puellas, accusative. Puellarum, puellis, puellis. So, accusative direct object. I see the girl, puellam. I see the girls, puellas. I know the girl, puellam. I know the girls, puellas. Genitive, of the. It's the table of the girl, puellai. It's the table of the girls, puellarum. It's a nice one, isn't it? Of the girl, puellai, puellarum. I love the girl, puellam, amo. I love the girls, puellas, amo. I see the house of the girl's house, puellai. Of the girls, 2 or 3 of them, puellarum. Okay, so it takes a little bit of practice, but actually it's fairly logical. First thing is to know the endings, then get your head around the meanings of the different cases, which we'll cover one by one, and hopefully this will really help you. So I think we'll leave it at there for today, guys. In the next lesson, I'm going to introduce just a few little words such as and but, practice negatives a little bit, to use everything we've covered so far without adding any new parts, and just to make some simple sentences. You know, the farmer and the girls praise, that kind of thing. So that's what's coming next. I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. So, walete, take care, and see you soon.